So this is Gary the Goat, club mascot, who says he's seen it all before. Playoffs, run-ins, blah, blah, blah. And Gary the Goat, by the way, who doesn't speak, also happens to be a Port Vale supporter. Don't ask. And this is Gary's dad, Mark. Mark, who also happens to be a steward at Felixstowe and Portland. And as you can see, a Port Vale supporter.
That's right.
Here's my question, are you staying up?
Yes, definitely. 3 points tomorrow night at Portman Road and we'll be fine.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you.
What everybody knew for certain was that Felixstowe needed a minimum of 1 point in total from the East Thurrock and Witham games if they were to have any chance of getting into the playoffs. Lose the 2 midweek games and it was over.
Well done, lad.
Missing from the previous game against Stowmarket was Joe White, Josh Hitter and Ollie Camper, and coming in to replace them were Milo Grimes, Andre Hassanali and Zach Brown. Well, there were plenty of chances in the first half for Felixstowe, and a bit like previous episodes, unfortunately, the camera at the other end of the pitch wasn't working. But no matter how hard Felixstowe tried, it was tough getting the ball into the back of the net. Zach Brown unfortunately came off after 32 minutes, being replaced by Josh Hitter, and this possibly meant that Zach would not be available for the trip away to Witham on Wednesday. Of course, East Thurrock had nothing to play for in terms of league position, and you'd like to think that they might say, it matters more to you than us, you can have the points, but it doesn't quite work like that.
Yes, come on then. Go on now. Good, you stand up. Come on. Don't foul, do not foul.
Well, it was nice to see that everybody was getting on well together anyway. That was nice.
Big runner. Big one. Second one. Watch it.
And it was about this stage really that the goalkeeper was beginning to get on my nerves a little bit. And that was it. Half time, Felixstowe 0, East Thurrock 0. Well, there was an anxious half time wait, but pretty soon that second half was underway.
Come on. So I can't imagine they've got many decent goalkeepers.
Finally, the deadlock was broken on 54 minutes when East Thurrock goalkeeper Anthony Page made his first mistake of the game really, and Charlie Warren was there to tackle him from close range, giving the Seasiders a 1-0 lead. Looking good. Well, Felixstowe kept the pressure on, but as we know, a 1-goal lead is never really enough. And then it happened. Penalty at the other end. Callum Robinson in goal. He makes one save. He makes a second save. Close miss. And everybody's happy. And it was this injury to Billy Holland that might mean he misses the game at Whittam. Remarkably, he did see the East Thurrock game through to the very end. Well, as you can see from this, there were plenty of chances for Felixstowe, but somehow that ball just wouldn't go in the back of the net. And well, we were just waiting really for the 90th minute. Despite me shouting out, goal! The ball never crossed the line, I'm afraid. What we don't have footage of, unfortunately, was Jesse Olukolo getting the equaliser for East Thurrock on the 89th minute, meaning that Felixstowe picked up just 1 point from that game. 3 points would have made a world of difference, but there you go. It was a 1-1 draw, and everybody worked hard. Fans appreciated what the players had done. It was a tough game. 1-1 draw. Next up, Whittam.
Yeah, I think that's what I've just said to the lads there, really, in that we knew we needed a result Saturday against Heybridge, and that that's not altered really, I suppose. So yeah, it's just got to win Wednesday night, win Saturday, and it's we've kind of achieved what we want to achieve. But tonight, yeah, it's just disappointing that we had so many chances. We had I think about 4 or 5 free headers in their 6-yard box, and we've not managed to put one of those away, which was kind of disappointing. And East Thurrock are a dangerous side. They've got quick wingers, they hit you on the counter, and they're very good at that. So they were always at 1-0 still in the game and still dangerous, and we didn't quite manage to finish the game off like I felt midway through that second half we probably deserved to and should have done. Fantastic from Callum to save it, and I think it was double, triple save or whatever it was in the end.
I'm sure it went out before he crossed it back in.
Yeah, which was great. But yeah, just a bit of a disappointment that we weren't 2 or 3 ahead, leading up to that point really, and that's something we've got to work on and make sure that Wednesday night we're more clinical. There's got a few kicks tonight and things like that, but I think generally we came through okay. So yeah, we'll have a strong team going to Witham and then obviously into Saturday as well. That's why we've got a large squad. We've had a really competitive squad all year, and we've had to leave people out at certain points. Joe White's back Wednesday, and Ollie's back for Saturday. So yeah, we'll go into both games strong and confident that we can go and get 3 points.
And so off we all went to Witham, where we really did want those 3 points.
Okay, so I'm here at Witham. Finally, my sat nav took me the wrong way, but there you go. So I'm here with James Beardwell.
Hello.
First of all, congratulations on staying up.
Thank you.
How do you feel about that?
It was absolutely amazing. It was the best feeling at the final whistle, because I know we haven't got a game because we was meant to be playing you last Saturday, and it was postponed due to waterlogged pitch, and then we haven't even kicked a ball, and then we was looking on our phones of the Wroxham versus Tilby match, and we needed Wroxham to do us a favour, and then since I heard the news filtered through, and then Wroxham beat Tilby 5-0, and then after the news filtered through and the final whistle, and we were safe for next season, and it was an unforgettable celebration.
So that means you're relaxed tonight, so you're not going to bother fighting against us tonight, is that right?
A win will be sweeter, but we're going to celebrate on our safety for next season as Witham Town supporters, and because I've got a lot of my mates of Witham Town supporters who I interview on the match days, home and away, and it gives our Witham Town supporters and myself a massive voice for the club, and that's what it's all about on the match days. And to come on, have their say on my interview, and to share our thoughts and our opinions about the games at home and away with Witham Town, that we support the club that we love. And for tonight, it'll be the celebration that we survived for next season, and I'm really looking forward to next season already.
Brilliant, that's great. I really appreciate that, James. And
no worries.
Good luck to you for next year.
Thank you.
Don't let anybody ever tell you that football is just about the Premiership. Just ask James and his mates. With captain Billy Holland out injured, it was Joe White who took the captain's armband, to my knowledge, for the first time at Felixstowe. Not an awful lot happened in that first half, but significantly, Witham Town's Liam Whips was sent off with a straight red midway through the first half, and that led to a lot of pressure from Felixstowe, particularly in the second half of the game. And in fairness to Witham, they put up a good defence, really. But eventually the goals were bound to come, and despite my attempts with this rather amateurish footage, good old Stefan had his GoPro behind the goal, and in a moment we'll have a look and see what actually really happened.
Go at him! Well played! Yes!
Well, Felixstowe did put plenty of pressure on the Witham goal towards the end of the second half, but in the end we settled for the 2-0 win, and thanks Ollie for your 2 goals.
Go!
By this time, I'd moved round to the other side with the rest of the Felixstowe fans to be ready for the final celebrations at the end of the game. A pretty happy bunch of people, really. Now, you may have heard a voice in the background saying they defended really well, and Witham did defend really well. Considering they were down to 10 men for most of the game, they put up a good show for themselves.
That's a good knock. Oh, Victor, give us a goal! Ooh, it's a corner! What was that? That's right. I've got the right idea. Right, every now and again, where we on shit. Yes! Oh!
Yeah, it was certainly hard fought in that first half. You know, it was clearly a game we needed to make sure we won the battle in first, and I thought towards the end of the first half we got to grips with it, and obviously sending off helped. And then second half I thought we were in kind of total control, which was good to see, and obviously Ollie's got his 2 goals, which has got us a comfortable victory. Yeah, it's always difficult to tell when the other side's down to 10 men, whether it's kind of them lacking a bit or that you stepped it up, and the message at half time was certainly that I wanted my wingers to go and play higher and commit people and not be quite so safe, and I think that showed with the goal, with Lamel getting hold of the ball, you know, beating his full back and delivering a good ball for Ollie to get his tap-ins. The only chance they had was early on in the first half when the lads got in borderline offside and Callum's made a save with his feet, but other than that I thought we defended incredibly well, and I think the kind of decision making as to when to play and when not to play on this pitch was really, really important.
I guess you're just pleased to get that one out of the way and then look forward now to Saturday perhaps?
Yeah, you know, tonight does it really make a huge difference? Probably not. To Saturday, Saturday's a must-win game, and it's about, you know, part one of the job done, shall we say. You know, it's you know, we're not celebrating in there because tonight, yeah, good win, much needed, but ultimately all rides on Saturday. Yeah, lads will be in tomorrow. You know, we've got 2 physios on standby. You know, it's all hands to the pump to make sure they're as physically ready as we can be, but we've got a relatively fit group. You know, we've got some fit lads in there that I'm sure will be fine for Saturday, and I think the extra day's rest that we've got, you know, not having to play on a Thursday is a big plus for us. So yeah, we go into Saturday confident, we're at home, and we'll be going for the 3 points. It makes a huge difference at home. You know, you saw the support tonight with however many fans, you know, 40-50 fans here tonight, which was great, and yeah, hope they all turn up plus a load more on Saturday, because, you know, it'll be great if we can, you know, go one better than last year and grab that 4th place.